Good day, everyone. My name is Maria Kądzielska, and you are watching Poland Daily Culture in the Times of Plague. Piotr Yaszczuk is a young musician, the graduate of Goldsmith University in London, and right now an author of his first CD. Piotr, it's a pleasure to talk with you, even through video call. Do you hear me?
Yes, Marisha, thank you. I can hear you well, and thank you so much for inviting me to, well, this form of studio in the Times of Plague, but it's nice. Thank you.
How do you feel? I mean, physically right now?
Really good, actually, really good, and that's really important in these times. I feel good. I feel very well, and ready to go, ready to work.
We don't want to lose our best musicians, especially right now, so I hope you stay well. But before we learn more about Piotr's story, let's hear him play. Piotr, right now we're talking about your new, very fresh CD, which came to you even despite the Times of Plague. But you have a very rich and long history of recording music, and along with another musician, Olandra, aka Aleksandra Woźniak, you used to record and make great performances of music of Leonard Cohen and Nick Cave. And tell me, please, why those two musicians?
We both love these musicians, and it's, in a way, that's how we met each other. When I came to perform at Olandra's event, because she's organizing these events in Warsaw and in London, it's called Praski Wieczorek. I think it's in Poland. So I went to play it, and I played Nick Cave's two songs of Nick Cave. And I announced it when I was starting playing. I announced that I'm going to play two songs by Nick Cave. One's going to be in English and one's going to be my translation to Polish. And Alex later to me, she told me that when she heard it, she was like, "Oh gosh, please don't play Nick Cave. I don't know anyone who can do it well." But I did it well enough. I did it well. And then she was like, I really enjoyed it. And we've decided to sing one of the songs together, Henry Lee. It turned out our voices sound really nice, and we both love these artists. And that there was this idea, you know what? Let's make a project out of it. Let's make songs in Polish and in English too. We have this opportunity in this case. Let's prepare it. Like, we like to do it, and these artists are incredible, and we love to play them anyway. So why not just show it to the people? And it turned out to be a great idea because people love it. People love this music, and anytime we play, people just go, crazy, and then they just really go with us into the worlds and the stories of these two. It was beautiful.
And what those two artists, those two icons, Leonard Cohen and Nick Cave, have in common, in your opinion?
They both have this incredible ability to use the words, I don't know, as bricks or something to build a world. I don't know how to better explain this, but they have this ability to just write, and the way they write, you have in front of your eyes the whole scenes, the whole worlds, all the people, and that's one thing. And the second thing is they have such a wide emotional range that they operate. They sing about excitement, about love, about loss, about tragedy, about pure happiness, about being naive. Everything anyone can ever touch in their life, you can find in their songs. And this is incredible skill to have. to just write so that everyone can be able to take something for themselves. It's crazy, but they're geniuses. So.
And how do you prepare your reinterpretations? Because as I understand, it's hard to sing as Nick Cave, but no one wants to just to mimic them both, but to bring from out of those lyrics something new or something different. So how do you do it?
Yeah, it's a really good question, because like you said, it's not about imitating someone. I don't think you can really do that whenever you cover anything, because then you come out as an insincere, and there is nothing worse, I think, for an audience member to see an insincere musician. Like, I think that kills off the vibe straight away, and there's nothing you can do to repair it later on. So yeah, the way we work on it is. It's funny because in a way we are divided. So Alexandra's more on a Cohen side, Leonard Cohen side, and I'm more on Nick Cave's side. And the way it usually works is she helps me understand Cohen's music, and I help her understand the Cave's music. But then ultimately how it works is we just sit in front of the both of us. We sit in front of the lyrics and we go verse by verse, or section by section. What is it really about? So that's one thing. And the second thing, because there are two of us, we're the way, we also think how to interpret this and how to perform it in a way that it makes sense for a female and a male singer to actually do it. Because they were both male singers and they were also always singing alone, almost always singing alone. So we try to make it, for it to make sense, that there is a female and male voice in it. And so there is some more dialogue between us, more story. And this reinterpretation kind of also goes there in terms of division, who sings what and why. So it's not just the fact that, okay, there's two of us, let's just split it and let's just do it. Like, that wouldn't work.
So talking about music always creates this problem that it's actually really hard to put in words what music passed to us through, artistic performance. That's why I would say enough of talking and sing to us one of the songs you usually sing on the concerts.
Okay, yeah, sure, I'll do this. I think what I'll do is one of my favorite songs it's gonna be Nick Cave's. It's a song called in English More News from Nowhere, and I have a Polish variation of it. So maybe this time I'll try and sing in Polish. Wchodzę do pokoju, w rogu widzę znajomych o nie swoich twarzach. Jest to wysoko postawiona brać, co mają swoje się obraża. Jest tu i Janet z fryzurą diwy, w piórka obrośnięta szycha. A Janet jest jedną z tych dam zdolnych pobudzić nieboszczyka. Więc podchodzę, mówię: Janet, nie pogardzisz męskim mego. Jak ciało niebieskie ciągnie w stronę słońca, moje ciągnie do twojego. Lecz jej to nie rusza, przy swoich ruchach słyszy takich pierdół wiele. I mówię: aha, no spoko, pa, widzę Betty X, wiem, będzie weselej. Więcej wieści wprost znikąd. Więcej wieści wprost znikąd. Right, so that was a sneak peek.
Well, it definitely cheered me up, and I hope it cheered up also the audience of Poland Daily Culture. Those are strange times, but we find in them really sources of pleasure and happiness, and music is one of them. Piotrek, thank you very much for this performance, and to you, thank you for watching Poland Daily Culture.